As we go about our normal day-to-day business, we can choose to do short, simple meditations. We can agree to call this as you go meditating. We'll use what we're already seeing, smelling, tasting, hearing, or feeling inside or outside the body as sensory anchors. And we'll use our own sense of how we'd like to feel on a regular basis to cultivate an attitude, how we'd like to feel as we experience our day-to-day life. If you'd like to try an as-you-go meditation in your just as you are, everyday life, just as it is right now, you'll need to first choose a task, a length of time, or a physical distance. Next, you'll choose a sensory anchor and an attitude to cultivate. And then you'll practice distinguishing between the sensory anchor with an attitude and all the other thens that will no doubt pop up and grab the attention while you're meditating. Please note, some meditators call the other thens distractions. To my ear, heart, and mind, that word has a negative edge to it and diminishes something that's real that we're experiencing as a person. Many other thens are things I don't want to call distractions, things I don't want to label with a negative term. For example, if I'm sitting focusing on patiently experiencing the sound of the ocean waves coming and going for 10 minutes, and the thought arises, whoops, I forgot to send my friend a birthday card, I'd rather not label that distraction. I'd rather not relate to that as a distraction. I'd rather leave those thoughts as valuable reminders from my subconscious that has less than perfect timing and apparently no manners or self-discipline. The memory, friend's birthday, and the desire, send a card, are both valuable thoughts. They're just not valuable right now, not while I'm meditating. It's other than ocean waves coming and going, and so I let it go for now, knowing that if the thing really matters, it'll pop back up into awareness another time. Let's take a closer look now at the three elements of as you go meditating. First, choosing a task or length of time or physical distance. A task has a clear start and finish, like taking out the garbage, making 20 photocopies, or eating a sandwich. A length of time is what we have time for without feeling stressed. Taking on a meditation experience that's longer than or more challenging than our abilities can be counterproductive. The meditation police might not agree, but I'm willing to risk a citation and say that there is no such thing as too short of a meditation. A distance. Start by keeping that short as you like as well. From the parking lot to the building, to the corner and back again, up one flight of stairs, going from point A to point B, a set distance. A sensory anchor is the act of sensing something physically. Any of our many senses connecting to something real in the material world qualifies as a sensory anchor. Feeling our feet, smelling the morning coffee or the soapy smell in the shower, listening to or feeling our breathing, or the sound of the air handler in the building we're in, or the ticking of a clock, tasting an apple. Those are just a few examples of a limitless supply of sensory anchors that we can choose for our meditating. If we can sense it, we can use it as a meditation. Attitude adjustment. Cultivating, developing, fostering, nurturing, call it what you may, an attitude. What is it you want more of in your life? That's the attitude that you'd like to experience while you're meditating. What attitude would you like to experience more often? That's the attitude to cultivate while meditating. We're hunter-gatherers at heart, so our meditation practice might just as well take full advantage of our human nature, which, by the way, is 4% Neanderthal, which explains an awful lot if you ask me. We hunting, gathering, meditating sorts are going to seek out and bring back to the experience the feeling of the attitude we're cultivating, distinguishing between it and all the other thens as well. patience, presence, compassion, dedication, kindness, humor, joy, peace, love, calm. Whatever you seek to cultivate during your meditation practice, that's what's meant by attitude. The attitude, that's our center. It's the heart of the practice. The sensory anchor is a tool. The time, activity, or distance sets boundaries and creates a playing field, a framework within which we agree to meditate. Change tools and framework as much as you like in your meditations. That way you'll become more adaptable and flexible. Keep the attitude as a constant. In that way, you'll experience consistency and be able to watch that attitude grow and mature over time. The actual repetition involves noticing any and all other thans, and then drawing the attention gently back to the sensory anchor while regaining and reclaiming the attitude. The other thans are clearly trying to grab our attention for a reason. They are part of our experience, and in that have value in that they are pointing out unresolved business. They matter and have value in some way, shape, or form, just not now, not while we're meditating, but maybe next time. That's all for now.